Good morning. It is take two. Good morning, guys. This is Lisa Baker and So Serendipitous. Happy Halloween. And everybody say, whoop, whoop. So, as you guys know, if you chimed on just a little bit ago, we went live, but unfortunately, we were having some technical difficulties going live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So, we did have to go down for a couple seconds. But we are here. It is the last day of Pink Stitch Promise Month here at Serendipitous. It has been an amazing morning. Good morning, Miss Jan. She says, good morning, party people. We love it. Yes, we partied all month, to be honest with you. Yesterday was our grand finale party, of course. So much fun. And it's just amazing how many people really care about the cause. As you guys know, it is for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but that is near and dear to me and Steve, Lori, the girls, all the girls that work here are citizens of Serendipitous. So many people have been affected by this, and we really just wanted to bring awareness to it, and obviously in a fun way, and help raise money for breast cancer research. And because of all of you guys, we did raise some money with our raffle. Guys, look at this, all of these tickets. Now, I am going to say right off the bat, I am so sorry because I did mean to get the dollar total that was raised for breast cancer awareness or breast cancer research before I went on camera this morning, but I got busy yesterday planning Christmas party for you guys and totally forgot. So tune in the morning and I will give you guys the dollar amount which we see. Good morning, Miss Christine Vanderveer. I am glad you're on here. As you guys know, if you watch my lives, Miss Christine was one of the ones that donated prizes to be raffled. She made two beautiful pink jelly roll rugs, and they're going this morning. We are going to spin and draw, but I do want to recap on a few things for the month before we get there and give people time to log on because everybody wants to know if they won, right? I know I would want to know. Y'all waited a long time. So just a little recap real quick. The pink pumpkin really started with Steve when our mother, Sue, got breast cancer not several years ago, many years ago, thank the Lord. And so, yes, this is all in honor of our mother. That's what started it and actually opened your eyes of you too can be affected by this disease, whether or not you personally have breast cancer or any form of cancer. But when a friend or family member is diagnosed, everyone is affected because it is a journey for sure. And it takes the support of everybody to help those that are warriors through the journey to come out on the other side with a positive outcome and, of course, the good Lord above. But anyway, I did just want to say good morning to my mom, Miss Susie Q. Absolutely love you, Mom, and so proud of you. And thank you for everything. We wouldn't be here without you, right? But anyway, Steve did make this pumpkin and blinged it up. As you guys know, we had a pink pumpkin demo day where Steve, Lori Baker, and Diane Quirk came in and give a free demo on how to make pumpkins. Now, some chose to make pink pumpkins, and they did them in honor of someone that either fought breast cancer or maybe they just wanted to do awareness pumpkin, meaning they didn't have breast cancer. They did that. They did it for a loved one that maybe did not win the battle. But also, there was tons of Halloween pumpkins. That's the great thing about the pumpkin, right? You can do anything you want to. So that was a fun kickoff. Good morning, Miss KD. I hope you are doing well. So we did that. So much fun to see everybody come in for that. We obviously had our Save the Bobbins t-shirt. So that was fun. Yesterday, there was tons of Save the Bobbins walking around during the Pink Stitch Promise Party. So that was so much fun. And then on top of that, just throughout the month, just tons of pink, pink, pink. We did have a pink string stitch day where everyone came and volunteered their time, maybe donated fabric as well to make these string quilt blocks that will be turned into quilts, if I remember correctly. April Eaton, that was a big help to us that day. I think she counted her and Diane, and we have enough for 4 quilts. So that is absolutely amazing. We will probably be having another one of these days, even though Pink Stitch Promise Day is over, or month, sorry, month is, coming to an end this year. We'll probably have another day because we do have plenty more fabric and everyone just enjoyed that free charity sew day. So we're probably going to do another one of those. And then of course, we're going to get these put together. We will be looking for volunteers of you long armers to get these long arms. We have already had some backing donated. And if you want to donate some batting, we will get these. These are going to some of the local men or women that will be, unfortunately affected by breast cancer, so they can have a little lap quilt when they go for their chemotherapy infusion. Good morning, Miss Carrie. And she says, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. So 4 quilts was made on that day. Absolutely amazing. Good morning, Miss Nancy McNally of Miss Nancy McNally Quilts. It's so good to have you. I know you are probably cold up in Michigan because it's a little chilly here in South Carolina. But thank you for tuning in, my friend. So, without further ado, we are going to start the drawing. And actually, I'm going to back up. There is one more thing I want to say. I want to give a big, huge shout out for all the girls that work here that, though they are not salesmen, they don't like to ask people to buy things, but because of the cause, they were so kind in helping Serendipitous meet the goal of raising money. So thank you to all of the employees here at Serendipitous that did ask you guys if you wanted to buy a raffle for the cause. And I just want to say thank you so much. Also, to Lori Baker and her sisters that helped bling out this room, making all of these flowers and stuff and doing all the things they did for our Pink Stitch Promise Party. Guys, it's the citizens at Serendipitous that make Serendipitous Serendipitous. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart because you guys are simply amazing. Amazing. Speaking of amazing, let's get to it. So we have numerous things to give away. I think it would only be appropriate to, I got one thing to show. Sorry. So this was a quilt that was donated to also go to someone that is having to do chemotherapy for breast cancer awareness. It has the pink ribbon flannel on the back. It feels so amazing. I think I have permission to say who donated this. If not, please forgive me, but I am going to say it because I do think she said I could. This was donated by Miss Mary Garmany. We met Miss Mary years ago when we first opened. Her family threw her little stitch party here while the real party was being set up at her house. It was a surprise party. I think it was her 80th birthday, if I remember correctly. But anyway, Miss Mary Garmany donated this to go along with our pink string quilt. So thank you, Miss Mary, for that. That's so super sweet. So I'm looking and somehow I have lost one of my giveaways. Or, oh no, I folded it up. I think it's only appropriate that the first name I draw, Serendipitous says, don't forget the pod pillows. Yes. And the bosom buddies I have in front of me, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. He says the Muse jigsaw puzzles and the blog about helping breast cancer folks. See, that's why we have Steve as the wizard, the man behind the curtain, because he can remember all this stuff and chime in for me. Good morning, Miss Julie. I'm glad you are here. Sue, it was so nice seeing you yesterday. Good morning. And Miss Nancy McNally says, thank you. Yes, it's chilly here. I know it is, girl. Me and Nancy are always talking about that, and I'm always complaining and telling her to be south. But anyway, this was one of the Jelly Roll rugs that Christine Vanderveer created, handcrafted, and made as a giveaway. And I don't know if it is showing up on camera well or not, but it's absolutely beautiful. Machine embroidery right here of the ribbon and stuff. This is going to be the first giveaway. Now, remember, if you don't live local, whatever you win, we will definitely ship it to you. You just need to pay for shipping because, once again, all of the funds for this obviously is going to breast cancer research. And so, absolutely. So, is everybody ready for the first drawing? Say whoop, whoop in the comments. Let me know you're ready. Thumbs up, Hearts, give me, people. Let me know you're out there, okay? I don't see any comments. Maybe no one wants to know who's winning. Okay, now, just so you know, as you sing this in, there is a slit in this. I'm going to try to do it fast so nothing falls out of the slit because I will open up the gate. Also, mix it up with my hands. So Serendipitous gives me a whoop. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Whoop, whoop. I'm shocked that I don't see Lori Baker on here this morning. Miss Sherry says, good chilly morning from West Virginia. Yes, up in the mountains. Good morning, Miss Relyn. She's local. I know what she's doing. And Sherry gives me a whoop whoop. I love it. Thank you, Julie Troutman. I love the whoop whoops. Now they're coming in. Thank you, Sue and Jean Bolton. Oh my gosh, Jan, she said, whoop whoop. This is so amazing. So this is Mary. She says she's watching from Arizona, was in the shop while visiting my daughters. Thank you for continuing to follow us. Nancy, she's always coming to us from Puerto Rico. Whoop, whoop. I love it. So real quick, Miss West Virginia, Sherry, what part of West Virginia? My mother, which this is in honor of, was born in West Virginia. I love the whoop whoops. Okay, guys, I'm going to spin it. If cards fall out, I'm sorry. Oh, Jan says Lori is at the eye doctor. Well, I just think her and the eye doctor should be tuning in. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to spin this fast. If cards fall out, I'm sorry, that is fate. And if they fall, they're going, that's at the table. I cannot get it. But I will spin, open up the thing, and draw. The first one is for this lovely Jelly Roll Run. Charleston, West Virginia. Beautiful town, beautiful town. Here we go, guys. Woo! I can't wait. This is the fun of the whole week. Okay, I'm not even going to look. I'm going to draw one. Dell Kramer. She is from York, South Carolina. Everybody say, woo, woo. Lori Baker says, I'm at a doctor's appointment. Hopefully, doctor will be late. I love it. So this first rug is going to Miss Dell. Congratulations, Dell, and thank you for donating your funds for breast cancer research. Okay, I'm going to lay that to the side for Miss Dell. I'm sure the girls will be calling you later saying, come get your prize. That is so yummy. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is this yummy, spectacular, blinged out pink Stanley mug. Absolutely love it. It also has Serendipitous on the top. It has this little cute accessory. It says, in October, we wear pink. I absolutely love it. This was donated by Miss Julie Troutman of Martha Toppers. Julie, thank you so much. For those that you don't know, we talk about Julie so much. Everybody thinks she lives local. But if I remember correctly, she is in Arizona. I don't think she's in Kansas. I think she's Arizona. Julie, tell me where you're at so I don't get it wrong. Anyway, I'm going to close the gate. And we're going to spin. Is everybody ready? Here we go. Oh, my gosh. Congratulations are coming all across the board for Miss Dell Kramer for winning the first rug. This drawing is for the Stanley Cup, the Bling Bling Custom. I'm not going to look. Not going to look. Lori Winston. Lori Winston. Oh, Julie says Arizona. Lori Winston is about an hour or two away. I want to say 2 hours away. She has become a fast and furious serendipitous citizen. We absolutely love. She travels the 2 hours to classes, guys. Anyway, congratulations. I think she's here Saturday for the binding class. So she'll have a little sip for Saturday. Congratulations. Everybody say whoop, whoop for Lori Winston. That is fabulous. Okay. What's next? What's next? Let's do the other Jelly Roll rug. Now, you see how big this is, guys. This is huge, 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 huge oval rug. This also was made and donated by Miss Christine Vanderveer. Absolutely amazing. So let's see who is going to win this. Hold on. I got to get it. Here we go. Drum roll, everybody. Drum roll. Stirring it up. All right. I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. How many people are commenting? Me, me, me. This one is going to Lisa Kiltzmeyer from Indian Land, South Carolina. So congratulations, Lisa. No, I didn't say, I said Meyer. It's Kits Miller. Kitzmiller. It is so pretty. Oh, Lisa chimed in, I think. Awesome. Anyway, this is yours, Miss Lisa Kitzmiller from Indian South Carolina. She says, so pretty. It's yours, babe. Just come in the shop and pick it up. Thank you once again, Christine Vanderveer, for making those. What amazing prizes. Okay, now we have two more giveaways, guys. I see the drum roll. Somebody put the drum roll in there for me. I love it. So next is going to be this lovely custom-made seam ripper stiletto. So yummy, so cute, so pretty. It is pink. It is showing up real dark pink on my camera, but it is a real light, yummy pink. So pretty. It actually it kind of matches the pink on the t-shirts, but I absolutely love mine. I have a custom seam ripper stiletto. Lori Huffman makes these. She made a cute little pouch for it to travel nicely in. I'm going to close this up because, guys, you know I will end up stabbing myself if I'm so excited. We know what happens when I get excited, because yesterday I was so excited because one of our citizens is so serendipitous, Eileen, gave me some good news up at the register, and I just happened to have my water sitting there, which I'm not supposed to, and the water went everywhere. Sherry says, I love my shirt. I'm glad you do, Sherry. It's just so much fun. Now, Christine Vanderveer came in yesterday, and she had hers all blinged up, so we were all jealous. We are drawing now for the seam ripper stiletto. Drum rolls. Ready? Who is going to win? All right. I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. Linda Jones. Linda Jones from Elgin, South Carolina. Everybody say, whoop, whoop. Congratulations, Linda. The girls, I'm sure, will be calling you in a little bit to tell you you have won. So congratulations. And once again, thanks for donating funds for breast cancer research. And if I didn't get to say it, Dale, I think I said thank you to you, and thank you to Lori Winston, and who was the other one? Thank you to Lisa. Absolutely. Thank you to everybody. But yes, now what we've all been waiting on is the featherweight. It is a 1955 Singer featherweight. Once again, guys, it is fully operational. We did have it serviced here at the shop. Everything is amazing. Lori Baker decided to do what Lori Baker does and do a little bling bling. So she ended up, she made the little dolly for the thread, and then she donated her time and fabric and her expertise and created this amazing sewing case cover to go on the original featherweight case. Absolutely amazing. The cool thing is, all you have to do, she designed it so amazingly. I'm going to slide this to the side for just a second. She designed this so amazingly where, you know, you have the two zippers. You just open it up like that. You can flip it back, unlike this, and then it just opens up. So you don't have to take this off to get your featherweight in and out. If I remember correctly, this has all of the accessories. Sherry, I agree. It is amazing. Absolutely. I'm going to click it. It's hard to do backwards. I know y'all think this is easy, but it's really not. I can't do half of the things. Oh, there we go. I can do half the things face on. Yeah, so there's a box in here of the accessories and stuff, but it's the original case. Absolutely amazing. Now, once again, just a quick reminder, everybody has asked about this pattern for the case cover. It is a custom made. There is no pattern, unfortunately. And one of the main reasons is Lori Baker said it best. All of these cases are so different. So you really have to kind of do custom. Jean Bolton says, Lori is an amazing seamstress. She absolutely is. So I just want to say a quick thank you for whoever donated this machine. They wanted to remain anonymous, but they definitely wanted to give to the cause. So I think this is super sweet. You've got your foot pedal, your power cord. Oh my gosh, it's so yummy. So yummy. All of the markings on it is still in pristine order. It is a really nice, nice featherweight. So tell me in the comments, who wants to win a featherweight? Who is ready to win this featherweight? I see Carrie giving me the drum roll. Okay, ready, guys? Let me give it a spin. Let me give it a spin backwards and forwards. And I'm not going to look. Ah, I'm so excited. This is for the featherweight. So hold on. Digging deep. Cheryl Du Bois from Irmo, South Carolina. This featherweight is yours, Miss Cheryl. And that is Cheryl with Cheryl. Last name is Dubois. And your ticket number is 1473. 1473. And that reminds me, I probably should have called out the ticket numbers on the other one, just in case someone has the same name. So for Lisa Kitzmiller, it was ticket number 1433. 1433 on that. Hold on. Ticket number on the Stiletto Seam Ripper, Linda Jones, was 1267. 1267. Dell's on the first rug. Her ticket number was 1128. Dell Kramer. And then, or Camier. And then Lori Winston, it's 1223. I see all the congratulations coming in to all the winners. Absolutely. So amazing. Christine Van Devere says, congratulations, everyone. That is exactly right. Steve, before we go, I did have this here and I meant to mention it. So Steve had brought up some of the other things that we did throughout the month. One of the things is we did have, thanks to By Annie, the free pattern. Nancy McNally says, congratulations to all the winners. And so does Sue. This was a free pattern called Bosom Buddies from By Annie. So we did take that. I think if I remember correctly, Lori Baker made this sample. This is just amazing when you have the seatbelt on. It gives a little bit of cushion, whether you have the ports put in or if you had to have some type of breast surgery, lumpectomy, or mastectomy due to breast cancer. And I will tell you, these are just amazing for everyone. So people have been grabbing up the pattern or going over to By Annie's and getting the free pattern on this, making them in all kinds of fabric for all their family. Oh, yes, Steve made one for Mom, and he says Mom absolutely loves hers. Absolutely. So I will say Lori Baker made this one, and I'm sure she will not mind, but we will also donate this one along with the quilt to someone that is at the Infusion Center for Breast Cancer. So, guys, I think we have done it. Now, in case anyone asks, and you didn't see the video, this was not one of the drawings. This is one of our round crates, specially made as a commemorative piece from Christine Van Devere. For me, absolutely amazing that she put Pink Stitch Promises on it in 2025. This will be going in my sewing room because why? Lisa's sewing room is pink. I'm just saying. Guys, there's tons of flowers in the room. Come and pick out some flowers for you, for your kids, your grandkids. They're absolutely amazing. I told Lori Baker yesterday, we may have to staple some up in the bathroom because I love them. Sherry said, wonderful prizes and for a great cause. Absolutely. Julie says they are definitely lifesavers. Julie would know. You are correct, Julie. Okay, guys, I think that is it. I'm so sad that it is over, but don't worry. We'll be back with Pink Stitch Promises in 2026, the good Lord willing. And who knows what is up. One of the girls asked yesterday, said, what will be the raffle next year? And I was like, you know, the person that donated this set the bar high. So we don't know what's going to happen in 26, but you know, we will have something just so we can raise money. Guys, don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning. I will give the dollar amount that we raised for this. Diane says, congratulations to all winners and especially the good things that will be done with the donations for breast cancer research. Absolutely, guys, we will be praying over this money as the check is written out, that it will go to the proper place and it will give the scientists just a great open mind to see what they haven't been able to see before, to come up with a true cure, not just a remission. Guys, we thank you so much. Lori, she says, we are getting back together to finish the quilt. Are we getting back? Yes, we are going to set a date. I just haven't had a chance to get with Diane Quirk on that, but we will get that posted for sure. Because I know everybody enjoyed their stuff so much. And then Arlene says, Thanks for the hospitality yesterday. I will be back when I visit again. Arlene, you and your friend was so fun yesterday. I was even telling my brother about you guys and just the interaction and the chitter chatter. So nice. That is one of the great things. Oh, and speaking of yesterday, I wanted to say this at the beginning. You know, I'm always talking about the citizens of Serendipitous, how amazing you guys are, and how blessed we are to have you all. So yesterday, during our Pink Stitch Promise party, we had giveaways every hour on the hour. And during one of those giveaways, and now that I think about it, gosh, there's so much to tell you guys. Special thank you to Moda Tracy for all of the calorie-free Halloween candy mini charm packs that she gave yesterday. Those went to great use for giveaways for door prizes. But yesterday, during one of the drawings, I had drawn out a name for or a number, was doing the last three digits, and whatever the three digits was, it was not what one of our citizens had. And she started laughing. She goes, ah! She goes, why couldn't have that been? And then she said what her three digits was. Well, we kind of all laughed. And so the next ticket I pulled out, it was only two digits away from her number. Anyway, one of our serendipitous citizens, a husband of one of our filters in the store, that was his ticket number. And without even thinking, he goes, who was it that had ticket number blah, blah, blah? The one that was, being funny just a moment before. And of course, she says, that was me. And he walked and gave his gift to her. Now, mind you, his wife was standing right there. But I just was so touched by that because that is what a citizen of serendipitous does. Now, God was good because two tickets later, his wife won something. So it was, or no, it was one ticket. The very next drawing, his wife won, if I remember correctly. But that's just so much amazingness of the citizens of serendipitous. That's why this place is amazing. I say it all the time. You can't outgive God because no matter how much I try to think of a way to give to you guys give back to us at serendipitous, but you also give to your fellow citizens at serendipitous. So thank you so much. Steve was correct. I about screwed up and forgot to say a special thank you to Ann Bellinger. She made some handmade gifts yesterday that was giveaway as door prizes. So yes, guys, you all are amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. This is Lisa ending out the 2025 Pink Stitch Promise. And guys, just remember, serendipitous is where unexpected happiness is truly found in every stitch. And everybody say, whoop, whoop. See you next time. Bye.